This is the ETBU Sportsnet. I'm Adam P. Ledyard here with head football coach Joshua Eargle. Coach, great win on Saturday. Score 56 points, coming away with the first win of the season at Texas College. Recap just the win for us.
Yeah, Adam, it seems like the first win of the year is always the toughest one to get, so we're really excited to get that one now. Maybe we can get the ball rolling and see how many we can put in a row. I mean, that's always the goal. We excited about the way the young men responded to adversity to start the season and the way they performed Saturday. We always tell them when we just walk into the film room, there's no noise, there's no anything. We're just looking for execution. And I really thought they came to play, and they really executed the game plan that our coaching staff had put in front of them. Really proud for Tyler Bates and receiving 4 touchdowns in one game and breaking that ETBU record. And CJ with the interception return for a touchdown. What a phenomenal play that was. But he had a lot of help from the defensive guys. Jalen McCloney with the pressure on that play and a lead block down the sideline. So just as a whole, I thought offense, defense, and special teams did a really good job Saturday.
Talk a little bit about that offense, 56 points overall. One of those a defensive touchdown, but offense came to play and put up the points this week. Yeah,
I really was proud that we got our passing game going for the year. We had 2 quarterbacks play, and they both did really well, 3 for touchdowns. And of course, the big connection Saturday was Warburton to Bates, and with Bates catching those 4 touchdown passes. But really felt like that was good to see from our standpoint offensively and getting our offense back to where we really know it can be. What was constant, what was the same, was the production from the offensive line and those backs. And if we can run the football every week with Jordan McNeil and Kendall Roberson, we're going to be just fine.
Defensively, you only give up 14 points. They're one in the touchdown in the first half, touchdown in the second half, 7 sacks, 3 interceptions. Talk about defensive play.
I liked our activity. I really did. I thought that, when those tackles for a loss and sacks and turnovers start showing up, that means you're playing really hard. You're all over the place defensively. I thought the film showed that. I thought we played really, really hard, showed great effort. But really what changed from week 1 to week 2 was really just kind of attitude and effort. Our attitude was kind of a little bit demeanor. They know that there were flashes of playing well the Saturday before and really trying to put as many of those plays back to back as we could to create a full performance, not just a performance for a quarter and a half or so. So proud of all those guys that came to play. Really thought that Jalen McCloney and David James played well up front for us on D-line. D-line's always a big key for us in our scheme. C.J. Johnson had another big day. Played about half the game, but he had mentioned the interception for return for a touchdown, and Jalen McCloney had the pressure and the lead block on that down the sidelines. And really felt like our secondary had added 2 more interceptions to that, along with CJ's, and for 3 on the day, and created another fumble. And really thought we were getting after those ball carriers the way we should be. So I'm proud of our defense overall and the way that they were playing and flying around Saturday.
This weekend, you're heading down to Georgetown, Texas, to take on Southwestern University. They won their first game of the season last weekend. Tough challenge for you guys heading down their first overnight trip. How are you preparing your team to go on the road for your first overnight trip?
Yeah, Southwestern, this is going to be a tough game for us. Coach Austin's done a phenomenal job of really growing that program, and he started from scratch. And so a lot of the same faces and familiar faces that we've faced the past 2 years, we're going to see them, but they're a year older, a year bigger, a year stronger, a year faster. This past week they go out and they beat the opponent that beat us the first week. So we're going to have our hands full on the road against a quality opponent in Southwestern with what Coach Austin's got going on down there.
Your players of the week, you have a special teams players of the week you talk about every week. Who was it this week?
Yeah, this week I thought our special teams showed up again, and that's really been a key for us in 2 weeks. And really excited about our development. And those Ryan Travis is handling a lot of the kicking duties and did a great job again. This week, the special teams player of the week was Jacob Piper. Did a phenomenal job deep snapping. We kind of challenged him on some issues in certain situations the week before, and he did a great job responding. We're really proud of him and how he's developing. Just overall, proud of our special teams, proud of our coverage units. We didn't get as many opportunities to return the football Saturday with wind and other factors, but we're really excited about our coverage units and what we have going so far on special teams.
All right, Coach, thanks for talking to us here on the ETBU Sportsnet.